What's up, guys? So, my tier list videos are actually getting outdated now. We're a month post launch of the show 23. I've gotten to use some cards more, uh, come to like some cards more, come to hate some cards a little more. And I figured this would be better for beginner players or people that are indecisive about their team. That I would give them, in my opinion, the 10 best players to put on the field. At least try to get some of these guys out there. If you haven't already tried them out, try them out. Without further ado, number 10 is going to be this chase card, Shohei Otani, right? I've heard newer players say he's nasty. Uh, Good players hit him pretty well. His pitch mix is not phenomenal. His speed differential is not phenomenal. Uh, as a pitcher, he's serviceable. You see, he has an 8 ERA for me. He has not been great in his starts. But he is hitting pretty well for me, right? He's batting 415, and that's why this card makes the list. He is a fringe top 5 starting pitcher in the game, in my opinion, but he is probably the best, or he's at least top 3 at DH in the game, right? Phenomenal card, hundreds on contacts, pretty much max power, has every hitting quirk, has really good clutch. You can actually get that to like 119 or so with the David Wright boost if you use that. And 99 speed, right? Not every batter has 99 speed. That's hard to find. Has every quirk in the game, pretty much. Uh, Not a whole lot to hate about Shohei other than when he's on the mound. Number 9 is a card that has tortured me in ranked so far, and that is this Francisco Lindor, right? I have Derek Jeter. Spoiler alert, Derek Jeter's not on the list. He's really good. He's really solid, but he's not very practical for a lot of people to get. A lot of people aren't trying to spend 2 million coins on the live series for him to not even count towards like Chipper and like the top end cards. So I think Lindor's better bang for your buck. He hit pretty good for me online. Actually, pretty great for me online. I might have to see about getting him back in the lineup. But phenomenal card. He has tore me up in ranked. Switch hitter, diamond defender. Other than the arm strength, there's not a lot to hate on with Lindor. Really good swing. Number 9. Number 8 on the list, another card that has torn me up, is Lou Gehrig, right? A lot of top players really like Lou Gehrig. They love his swing. It is pretty good. You can see I have a decent sample size with him. 440 online, 14 home runs. Pretty good card. Has breaking ball, has dead red. He has all the quirks you could ever want on a hitter, pretty much. He's a phenomenal card, and he has tortured me as well. Not on my main team, but he could be. He very well could be one of the better first basemen in the game. Our next card is probably one of my favorite cards. I would have him higher, but it's just not entirely practical. I don't know if everybody's experience will be how mine has been with this card. But Ketel Marte is one of the best hitters in my lineup routinely. Doesn't hit a ton of home runs, but hits a lot of extra base hits and a lot of clutch hits for me. You see, he has pretty good clutch, completely maxed against lefties, plays good defense at second base. P4, he's a gold defender at second base. Cannot complain about Marty. Awesome swing. I mean, there's not a whole lot to hate on with Ketel Marte. Number 6, right? Yeah, number 6. Another card that's tore me up that I have pretty much no reps with. I would play him probably at first base, depending on who all you have there at third. But Muna, right? Muna has max power, pretty good contact, pretty good clutch, phenomenal fielder, to be honest, and he's not slow. The only thing that lacks on him is quirks, but in theory, with 125 power, he should not hit the ball harder with quirks. He should hit the ball as hard as Lou Gehrig should. Phenomenal card, pretty good swing. One of the swings I really enjoy hitting lefty-lefty with. It feels like he really turns on the ball really well. Cannot complain about Muna. I would recommend you guys play him at first base, but if you want to leave him at third, that's up to you. He's a top player at either position. Number 6. First really good pitcher on the list. It's not going to be who you think it is, probably. It's Pedro. He is the one set 1 collection card I have not taken yet. I am looking forward to him. I think he looks pretty good. Without using him, it's hard to judge where he'll be. But I think he's top 3 starting pitchers for sure. Probably top 2. Probably not top 1, if I had to guess. Really solid through nines. Pretty mid pitch mix. The curveball kind of kills it. Doesn't have a sinker. Speed differentials between the curveball and the circle change aren't great. Does have a cutter. That's a plus. Does have outlier. I have faced him in like mini seasons. He tops out at 103, 104 a lot, so he has some value there. But I don't see it. He's not on that Randy Johnson level. I would recommend you guys take the 1 and 2 players on this list before you take Pedro. So number 5, everybody's favorite player, probably my best hitter so far this year, at least with the sample size that he's gotten. Mike Trout. You can see he's almost superfractor for me. He's right there. He's knocking on the door. 440 with 20 home runs. Hits a home run every 4.5 at-bats. Just phenomenal card, right? Really high contacts. Really high power. Decent clutch. Pretty good in the field. Reaction kind of hurts him a little bit, but the 99 speed makes up for it. One of the best swings in the game, just like every year. Has pretty much every hitting quirk that you would really want. And that's number 5, Mike Trout. No, that's number 4. Okay. YouTuber. So, number 3 on the list is, in my opinion, the best starting pitcher in the game. I projected Roki right from day one. He, in my opinion, is the best starting pitcher in the game. He can struggle on All-Star if people start to sit on his fastballs a lot. But if he mixes pitches well and really uses arsenal and get his confidence up early in the game, he is phenomenal. Outlier sinker, outlier fastball. Not a lot more you could ask for. Definitely, in my opinion, the best starting pitcher in the game. And that is number 3 on the list. Number 2, in my opinion, is going to be the Bambino. I think he has really good potential to even pass Chipper, honestly, with this max hitting stats. They changed his swing a little bit. I don't love it as much as I have in years past. But honestly, his defense is not as bad as I thought it would be. You can play him in right if you want. I would recommend playing him at first. If for some reason you maybe want like him and Lou in the same lineup, then I guess he can play right field for you. Has pretty much every hitting quirk. Doesn't have breaking ball. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about him. But overall, I think he's the second best card in the game. If you're a Yankee fan, maybe you take him over number 1. But Babe's a phenomenal card. Haven't got a lot of reps in with him, but I can tell. The best card in the game, right? It's Chipper Jones. It's not really a surprise. Pretty much max out hitting. Switch hitter. Has a great swing for switch hitting. Probably not the best, but it's up there. It's a really good swing. And he can actually get to diamond defense if you know how to do the David Wright captain boost. Just start David Wright at third. Have enough former cover athlete players on your team, on your bench, wherever you want to put them. Sub in Chipper for David Wright. Bang. Chipper with diamond defense at third base. I mean, there's not a lot to say about Chipper. Probably my best hitter. Doesn't quite have the sample size that Trout does, but overall, phenomenal card. He actually has pretty much every hitting quirk you would want. Yeah, I mean, Chipper is phenomenal. And yeah, guys, that is my top 10 cards that I would recommend everybody go out and try to get. I recognize that Chipper and Pedro and Babe are pretty difficult to get right now. I do have a video going up on that if you guys need help on that. And yeah, if this was helpful, feel free to like and subscribe. Peace.